I leave it to fate. I took that straight to the heart. Capiche Joe Pesci, they let out the beast already. Armageddon, gotta get it when I'm ready. Now fuck that, lock in steady. Lately, I've been in a bad mood. I'm going bad on the beat like a baboon. I'm getting sucked in the wit like a vacuum. And this bitch so bad, I'm hard as a statue. Pass you. 110 on my dashboard, now that's fast forward. Chase this dream, go hop on a plane with a backpack and a passport, and they ask for it. I'ma bring them that crash course. I condition for too long, so that's on net with no backboard. Bring in that course, I'm gone. They say I'm impulsive because I had to get it on my own, bitch. I got no brakes, only green lights. So this right here is exactly what it seems like. Ain't coming in second, let it be. The past was cold, I can't let it be. Gotta cut off that oxygen. This my dream, I won't let it breathe. Be part of this, fire emoji, arsonist. Nah, we never had a pot to piss, so I'ma go get it, that's common sense. Credit card got mileage on it, that's maxed out. Oh well, I'ma dash out, take that last route and never look back, I have doubts. Ain't usual, I call inaudible, this here's beautiful, call it unthoughtable. Cause I am over your head for that pot of gold, ain't no sabbatical when you're on a go. Already feel rich on the inside, been through so much I had to get by. I'm 6'1", I feel 6'5", and I'm surfing off like a riptide. This ain't part-time, tired of acting like it's all fine. So much pain put away in the archives, but they want me to bring out the lost files, let's go. They say I'm impulsive because I had to get it on my own, bitch. I got no brakes, only green lights. So this right here is exactly what it seems like. Impulsive. Simply, I ain't got no sympathy for anybody hating. I'ma put you out your misery, kill your career before you even started. I beg your pardon, now you don't get a party. I finna be the best, if not I already am. That's the mind state that you gotta have. Goddamn, God bless that trap. Anybody trying to make it out, see needles on the floor, roaches running through the house by that. New one-bedroom apartment with 4 people, surrounded by evil. My thoughts started to get late. Don't fist at my mom's boyfriend, cause he stole my iPod and sold it for heroin. Ever since then, had to get it from my fam. I don't think you understand, I ain't never had a plan. But you wanna hate me, for what? For the way I look, I'm just one man, just another page in a book. And a book's called life, in a booth all night. When I found that mic, then it saved my life. I'ma take that flight, I don't know where to land. With a bad bitch, she gon' put her toes in the sand, that's priceless. We came so far to go. Priceless. I beat those odds, and that's for sure. Priceless. Keep your eyes open, and watch that roll. Priceless. The Reaper coming, tell him I want all the smoke. Priceless. We came so far to go. Priceless. I beat those odds, and that's for sure. Priceless. Keep your eyes open, and watch that roll. Priceless. The Reaper coming, tell him I want all the smoke. I'm already half dead, I've been on my last leg. Life done held me down, I've been surrounded by the past tense. That's that backtrack, I'ma see farther into my future for my departure. Blue skies, yeah, I'ma dive in. One life to live, I'ma live it before life and lifeless. Damn, how did I get through it? Gave life to the words, made love to the music. She wanna stay tonight, I can't do it. Heart cracked in half when she stabbed my back and left me alone in dark ruins. So nonchalant when they wanna block your spot, and everything you built they wanna ruin. I say that they influence you, and couldn't walk a mile in my shoes, and everybody wanted but a small few pursue it. All you could do is remain true to your damn self and push that line till you break through it. We came so far to go. Priceless. I beat those odds, and that's for sure. Priceless. Keep your eyes open, and watch that roll. Priceless. The Reaper coming, tell him I want all the smoke. Priceless. We came so far to go. Priceless. I beat those odds, and that's for sure. Priceless. Keep your eyes open, and watch that roll. Priceless. The Reaper coming, tell him I want all the smoke.
Yo, it's popping. I got my chapstick on for you. You know, Happy Sunday, everybody. Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing well. What a glorious time. Fresh haircut this week. Feeling right. Feeling absolutely right. Hope you guys had a fantastic week. Let me know if the stream is lagging its balls off or not, because it says it's poor condition, but it looks okay. Looks okay from my end. Man, appreciate you guys coming in. This is going to be an awesome freaking auction. We're going to freaking recap this beast like we always do. No changes there. I don't know if I will be able to get into the Fanatics auction, but I will definitely be able to get through the entire Z&G auction. There was some absolute freaking gas this week. Seems to say that every week now, but believe me when I say it. Holy cow, there was a bunch of freaking gas. Some legends in the chat early. Appreciate you guys coming in. Skya, that one guy. Shout out to Skya. Dude's a dog working his balls off. Coyote Bacon. How you doing, man? How's Fanatics, or not Fanatics, how's Whatnot treating you? Don't think I have been able to catch one of your live streams. I feel like you're one of the only homies. So what time do you usually go live? If you go live at night for you, it might be the middle of like me waking up. Appreciate you guys coming in. Jimbo Slice, buy and sealed 2% market rate, hit you up. Not bad, not bad. Fat Belly Collects came in early just to hear the jams. Hell yeah, dude. What's going on, Hunter Ross? We got a mod in the chat. T-Chev, what's going on, my dude? What's going on? Looking sharp? Sheesh. Hell yeah. Got the lubes in the chat. We're ready for tonight. I don't think we need the lube lately. I feel like the lube has not been needed for achieving sales at all. It's been pretty fantastic. Nobody's needed lube. It's been good. Everyone's happy. iFomo's in the chat. What's going on, iFomo? Let me hit the refresh on this thing, because this thing's like freaking out. I don't know what's going on with YouTube's back end right now, but it is dark. What's going on this week? Oh, today, if you didn't see my Instagram story, new eBay consignment rates for sealed products. Check it out. It's fantastic. I'll actually share it right before I jump into the Z&G stuff. Getting people more money in their pockets. We started with decently high rates just to, like dip the toe in the water, just to feel the pulse of all of it. That's the first time really consigning things. We wanted to wrap our head around what we're doing, and we did that. And I feel like we are on a good set path forward, and we're able to reduce the rates to what we see is comfortable and a really good percentage. So go check those out. I will share those. But sealed products, man, fantastic. Let me see if this refresh now. I hit the refresh. Let's see if it actually listened. Whatever. I don't know what's happening. Chaos Emperor's in the hat. What's going in the hat? In the hat? What the? I just read a Cat in the Hat book. What's going on, Chaos Emperor? iFomo. What's going on, dude? Happy Sunday. Happy mother effing Sunday to y'all. It is a glorious day. 15 viewers in the place on a Sunday during the NCAA tournament, nonetheless. Michigan State basketball just started. I'm not the biggest fan. If it was a U of M game, I probably might have skipped tonight. Maybe. Next Sunday, probably won't be live. It will be my wife's birthday. My birthday is the day. Oh no, hers is Saturday. Maybe I will be live. We'll see. We'll see. Might still be live. Yeah, Michigan State's already losing. That's fantastic. I'm putting on my notifications right quick. So, who's got a perfect bracket? Nobody. I don't think a single person does anymore in the world. I saw earlier today there was like 2 people left, but I think they're done now. which is insane. We're not even in the Sweet 16. That's crazy. How many millions and millions of brackets are made? There's never been a perfect bracket, ever. It sounds improbable. I don't know how that maths, but man, that's craziness. Not a single person has ever done it. You would think somebody would have botted it by now. They would have botted the millions and millions of different outcomes and created all those brackets in their systems. But I guess not. I don't know. It's pretty strange they haven't done that. Because usually people be offering millions of dollars for people just to do it. ESPN does that all the time. All the time. But what else is going on? So I should be here next Sunday. I owe an update to the sealed consignments video. I haven't done a Shizzy Flips video, and I haven't done much of any videos outside of these live streams. Much at all. Hoping that changes soon. It should change. I'm not in a class right now. I'm not taking a class. Tweaked my back in the last couple weeks. So sitting isn't great unless I'm like sitting with a pillow, which I am, and I'm a fucking old ass man. This is terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm too damn young. I'm not even 34, and I'm sitting with a pillow behind my back, dude. Like, God damn it. What are we doing? So that's happening. But Pokemon's is going on. I have Chicago Collecticon coming up. Should be going at approximately, I believe, on the 12th next month. That'll be fun. Look forward to seeing a bunch of the homies hanging out, selling some stuff, consigning some stuff through Z&G Emporium. Do recommend consigning through Z&G Emporium his graded card consignments. All he does now is graded cards. He just deleted the graded packs and all the other random graded stuff. So he is the plug for sure. Now, without further ado, let me see. This? Can you see it? Ah, that's good enough. That's good enough. Shit. Hell yeah, dude. Okay. So, we do have lower consignment rates. Go through this quickly. You go to our website, www.dagreenshiz.com, and you scroll down. There is the consignment payout rate table. Right effing there. 85%, $0 to $99. 86%, 87%. I think me and Probstein have the same rates through like 50% of this. You know? That ain't bad. That ain't too bad, you know? And I've actually been thinking about, instead of just doing consignments, actually just buying a bunch of sealed. Making a post, because now we have the means of like turning it pretty quickly and having the boxes and the method of selling it quickly. Thinking about just buying at whatever, 78, 80%, and then me selling it and me making all the profit. Another way to make some money. So stay tuned for that. I might be buying sealed. It'll be more so of a, if somebody wants to quickly liquidate and not wait for the auctions and maybe wait to have it relisted, you're going to take a little bit of a hit. But most people, I see, shout out to Cardinal Gaming, CNA Games, I think he's buying sealed at 70%. Catch 'em All Collectibles doesn't even buy sealed. He's just buying packs. And that's anywhere from 70 to 90% depending on the packs. But if somebody wants to sell boxes and cases, 80%, 78%, around there might be in the very near future. Oh, Jesus, I just clicked on that again. Don't need that to open again. So yeah, let me know what you think. Good deal, says iFOMO. Appreciate you, dude. But yeah, send it my way if interested. Tried to make these as competitive as possible for y'all. Ariel. Who the hell buys loose packs? Know what's crazy? Dan just bought a Lost Origin case of me. You know, sometimes I lie. If the deal's there, he's buying, I guess, sometimes. So there's that. Generally, though, for his streams, I know he's solely a pack dude. Obviously, the price must have been right for him. But yeah, loose packs. I was crazy. It was crazy. I was looking up some of my competitors, and they're selling just like 36 bulk lots, 36 packs of bulk lot, like just pretty crazy. Just 36 packs loose into an auction, letting it ride. I'm like, dude, those got to be searched. Rini, have you had any issue selling sealed cases on eBay? I've had one reseal. I've actually, and I should make a video on it. I think it would perform well, especially if I flame the dude. But I didn't. So, yeah, I had one reseal, and it wasn't even that big of a deal. Because basically what happened, the guy I sold it to called me a scammer in a message instantly, and he like threatened me, which usually if you threaten somebody, it doesn't end well, and you're not going to win the case. If I went that route, if I ended up going through a case, he would have took the fat effing L. That's for sure. But it ended up being that where it was a reseal by the distribution company that sold it to my consignee. So the distribution company slid open the box, put in a couple blister packs and some other booster boxes, and shipped it to my consignee. My consignee a couple years later is like, oh, here's a sealed case, sends it to me, I sell it. So as soon as it happens, I send an email to the consignee. I'm like, hey, this is reported as fake. Can you confirm, like, can confirm nor deny, like, what's going on? And basically it ended up being, he pulled up receipts, and it was determined that that company resealed it. And he's like, oh, snap, my bad. Yeah. And then basically we just worked the money backwards. So, yeah, it has happened. In roughly, I don't know, $70,000 in sales this year so far, which is exceptional. Can't complain. One sale. And I was able to work it backwards and had no issue. So, I'm not too concerned with it. I call my wife the eagle eye. So let me go do something right quick. I need to go grab a tissue, and I'll be right back. And then we're going to get right into this auction. BRB. Now that there's 3 of you left, let's get into this son of a bitch, eh? Shall we? Sheesh. This is exciting. This is exciting. To be fair, though, unless everything gets opened, you never know what is resealed. Yeah, exactly. That box just happened. Like, the dude got it, opened it, luckily, within 3 days. Otherwise, it would have been pretty dark. It would have been pretty damn dark. Mr. James Emporium from Z&G's Country House here in front of us. We're going to take a look at some of the auctions, all the sales above $750. And off the rip, I had no clue that a first edition, like, light played Umbreon from Neo Discovery was in the 800 range. What? That seems insane, dude. That is like out of reach for me. That is absurd. That seems really high. Pokey Chef in the mother effing house, my dude. Mr. eBay himself. Hope you're doing well, man. Cheers. Hope you're doing fantastic. Got a bunch of gold stars. A bunch of gold stars. Registeel $1,700 and a PSA 10 Japanese. Sheesh. 9 likes already. We're 15 minutes into this, boy. Appreciate you guys. 1 second. Gotta check my score now. Bear with me. Michigan State still down by 6. Let's go. Go blue. Gold Star Gyarados in a 5. In a 5. Gold Stars are tearing right now. $1,300 Ligma. There ain't no way. A CGC 5? What is wrong with it? It's got mold or something? Jeez, it doesn't look like a 5. It looks better than a PSA 6. The centering's off. Cut corner looks terrible. Fort Lauderdale next weekend, right? No. I wish, dude. I just it's mine and my wife's birthday weekend. Probably not on the top of her list. I guess she probably would have been like, okay, Miami. That would have been the first time we've been there. And we would have had to definitely add an extra day or two. Could have made it work, but it's expensive, dude. Flying to Collecticons, not vending to make it profitable. I've done it. It's tough. It's a lot of work. But I'm not doing it. I would have liked to have gone just for the MetaZoo. To be honest, that would have been kind of the main reason. That would have been pretty sick. Always been concerned with selling sealed cases on your personal eBay. I have a sealed case of prismatic PC ETBs I may send your way soon. I actually have the same thing that I want to probably sell soon as well. Anyone else think the Leafeon VMAX is mid AF? Dude. I think this is... I pulled this card. I shouldn't have sold it. This is a cool card. I like that he's treating the hay bale like yarn ball. It's pretty cool. I think it's cute. There's definitely way, way worse ones. Insane. But let me know, Pokemage. I'm here for you. Better rates now than ever. That's for damn sure. You agree? Expensive to do all that? Extremely. How the F are you guys getting sealed Pokemon Center cases? Those are... Actually, I did get the newest set. I'm supposed to. I definitely reserved it, but I feel like I haven't got a ship notification. When am I supposed to get that? That's next week, right? Yeah. I think it drops on the 28th, so it would be next weekend. So yeah, I got Prismatic pre-release. For some reason, somehow... It was pre-boom, really, to be honest. When that dropped, that was definitely pre-boom. The current state of the boom, because I was able to buy it they did 4 ofs when I bought it, so I got a hold case. Got lucky. It's the name of the game sometimes. $3,000 for a freaking legendary. That's the box topper, too. Who wants that? That's crazy. Ship notification tomorrow. That'd be cool. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, it was Prismatic wasn't too bad to pre-release. Like the last two. The last two Journey Together went pretty quick, and it was Limit 2, I think, the whole time. Dark. So I think I only have 2, and I'm going to give one to Oak if he doesn't get one. Because he has like a Pokemon Center collection. So yeah, definitely ain't making money off Journey Together. And the Rocket set is going to be the worst one yet. It's going to be the worst one yet. Or the Gym Challenge set. That's going to be fun, man. It's going to be... I doubt I will get any of that. What's crazy is the Journey Together, last I checked, it doesn't seem like a. It's crazy to say. Hills Wholesale Gaming. He still has it. Last I checked, listed for sale, $220 a box. It's still up there. $13.20 for a case. God, that seems high. But it's selling for that higher than that on TCG Player, I'm pretty sure. Well, those are pre-releases. It could go down, which is why $220 is so risky. But if it goes up, you look good. Roll the dice. Depends how long you want to hold it. If you're holding it for 4 years, you're probably chilling. Pokemon Umbreon Call of Legends Hollow Rare PSA 10, $4.8 thousand. That's a cool Umbi. This card sold a couple weeks ago, $4,000 for the Charizard without the incomplete Hollow Rare. Pretty cool. SoCal TCG's in the house. Congratulations on your hat winning. Hunter, have you received the package I sent you? SoCal, congratulations on that hat again. Look, I saw the video. Appreciate the shout out for the Slab podcast. I meant to comment, but I think I was driving was the problem when I was listening to that video. Awesome hat. Look good on you. Oh, man. Everyone thought Destin Rivals was going to drop last week. Why was that? I saw that. I saw a bunch of people bricked up, blue balled, waiting. They're like, yeah, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. I'm out of the loop. I did not know or think or have a inkling or thought or reason why I would have thought that was coming. I don't know. A couple of stanky leg black labels, 15 racks for a Latios GX. Team up, full art. Beautiful. And then you got a freaking Ho-Oh EX, $1,900 black label. Very cool. Also, if you are local to me, we will pay you out in cash for your consignments. We just did that this week. I had to withdraw about $25,000 to pay out a consignee. Pay him in cash. So that is always an option. 15 racks for Latios, man. It's what, 3x a PSA 10? It doesn't, that's not like black label vibes normally, but like only 3x? It's like, okay. I guess. Yeah, that's insane. Insane. I work an office job and can jump on the PCs to snap order. Yeah, I'm the same. But I feel like the disc, like I'm in rattles. I don't know. I feel like I don't know the last time I caught a drop. Like I catch the rattle drops within seconds. And I click on the link and it's sold out every mother effing time. I don't know if he's got slow bots or what's going on. Yeah, if I was the seller that, like, black labels are weird, dude. Like when I was selling my black label Zapdos card, yeah, like WotC first edition German Zapdos black label. I don't know. I feel like that would have gone way better than 25, $3,000, whatever it was. That's way cooler to me than this card. Cooked. Yet to be around anyone that says, I want that in a black label. Well, Dubsy just said that on a Peeked At You interview. I mean, maybe you haven't watched that one yet, but he said he wants a black label of the felt hat Pikachu. That's what it was. $1,000 for a French Flareon. Those French people be paying hella premiums for those cards. God damn, dude. I feel like it's just two dudes over in France land just boxing each other for these cards. Just straight to the death because the prices on these French cards is insane. Lugia, I hate these first appearance holo cards from Tops. I think it's Tops. 10 grand, way overvalued. Dog bleep. Neo Genesis first edition over this all day. You can get a CGC 10 first edition for what? Like 2 grand right now? I don't even know. It's maybe 22, something like that. You can get like 4 of them, 5 of them bitches for this price. What are we doing? God, I hate these cards. And it's a Tops graded. The dude that sold this printed, because we all know CGC is not a Tops grader. They are not tough on these cards. I don't think I would ever buy a Tops graded CGC card. If I did, I'm a label buyer. That's for sure, because it's dark. My friend owns the one and only Black Label felt hat. Yeah, I thought it was like 2 or 3 now or something like that, but your friend's insane for not sliding into old boys DMs and just, if maybe he has felt them out like, hey dude, like, you know, first appearance are super hard to grade. That's really high grade for it. It is high grade, but it's CGC and they are lenient on Tops cards. The dude is a genius for sending it to them. Like, I would send all of my BGS 8.5s, 8s after seeing the sale. No brainer. Absolutely no brainer. You'd buy a car or a piece of cardboard graded by a company who doesn't back their grades. Oh, sheesh. Facts. Magic the Gathering. You don't see that every day here on Z&G's auctions. $2,225 for a Power 9 Mox Ruby. Unlimited. Unlimited BGS 4.5. The appearance doesn't look terrible for a 4.5. That is like recycled water paper in that condition. Yeah, zooming in closer, it's a little rough around the edges. Same card in a PSA 9. See, like a CGC 9.5 to me is probably like a PSA 7 or 8. I'm telling you, the way they grade Tops cards is broken. It's worth your time to send them Tops cards. They are not a Tops. They're not. They're not supposed to grade those cards. They're too lenient. Tag 10, Greninja EX 750 from Twilight Masquerade. I did not realize this card was that expensive. In a tag 10, nonetheless. 750, the first tag experience of the night. Not bad. I just cannot stand the first appearance cards. Take a look at the back. It's not a bad looking card. Old boy pulled the card. He's like, yep, that's going to tag. Everyone's first thought. What's interesting here is there's a French first edition Snorlax that sold cheaper than the Flareon. Wouldn't have thought that would happen in the same grade. Black Lotus, all the Power 9 tonight. 12,000 for the Black Lotus Unlimited. 2.5 for the Time Walk, one of the most busted cards in the game. Take an extra turn after this one for a cost of what? 1 water? Or is that a 1 anything and a water? That's how it goes, right? So that's technically 2 mana to take an additional turn. Good night, sir. Black Lotus, gain 3 mana. The ultimate ramp. Ronflex. It is a great name. Pikachu EX SIR from Surging Sparks, almost pushing a G. Man. Charizard EX 1750 and a PSA 9. I feel like that's been about the same for. There's still more Rayquaza cards? My jeez. Mega Rayquaza EX from XY Ancient Origins. I can't believe that's $2,500, to be honest. A $2,500 Mega Rayquaza? So, okay. Maybe I need to go look up some other Mega EX cards because that is expensive as hell. Rayquaza just prints, dude. Bend the knee. I feel like I've definitely seen these recently. People unloading the Mewtwo EXs from the Team Rocket Returns with all the hype. The Megas are just nuking. Interesting. In that, when I read that, it sounds negative. The Megas are nuking. Apparently, that's a good thing, I'm guessing. Because tanking is bad. Nuking is good. Okay. Okay. I can get behind it, I guess. Interesting. What are we looking at here? Michigan State still getting clapped. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. As a reminder, this will be a semi-shorter stream, probably wrapping around 10-ish. There is not too much eye-appealing stuff, but I do have to give a shout-out to my favorite non-sponsor, Catch 'em All Collectibles. If you want probably the lowest rates on Fanatics, actually his rates are better than Z&G's in some cases, but you are selling on Fanatics and not eBay. So if you want a good rate, like me, it makes sense to sell some things on Fanatics. A reason I use them, so use Catch 'em All Collectibles. Check them out. Couple of Mewtwo EXs, not the same grade. Only $100 difference. A PSA 7's $1,025 and a PSA 8's $1,125. A BGS 9.5 Umbreon EX is $2,000. Ugh. When is tag in 2025 going to go through eBay authenticity guarantee or no? I feel like they should by now. I feel like there's been enough sales to the point where eBay, because there's some other dog bleep ones that do go there. You might as well just open the floodgates. By the way, I sold, some of you might not have seen it, I posted it somewhere. I sold one of my jumbo prize cards. So I was forced to purchase two when I wanted to purchase my Card Trooper card. So the other card, the Dandelion card, I sold, and it's a jumbo prize card. In my listing, jumbo Yu-Gi-Oh! Prize card. And it was forced to go through eBay authenticity guarantee. Fuckers. Huge. In a frame. Huge. So it probably got there. The dude's like, he looks at the box. He's like, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing? He's like, I can't. Well, this is not supposed to be here. So I got an email. They're like, well, it's not supposed to be here, sir. I'm like, I couldn't create the listing without it being on there. Just because, like, it's a card official from Konami. I mean, I don't know, unless there's a weird way to not have, maybe if I included the word bulk lot or something, it might have deleted it, but man, I had to send it there. It's strange. It was like a weird bricked up loophole. Dragon Ball Z's 1550. I feel like I've seen this card in a 25-cent form. No offense to the Dragon Ball Z people. It's signed. Or is that not signed? I'm confused. There's no auto grade, so it's on the case. Don't know who signed that. Vegeta, it's English too. Who collects English Dragon Ball? What are we doing? The boom is officially over, Nesto. Hope you're doing well, dude. Black Label. Oh my god. Battle Partners Clefairy for 5 racks. Jesus. That's this card being 5 grand and the Latios Latias only being 15 grand. People are so dumb. Like, don't ever buy vintage black labels. It ain't worth it. The only people obviously interested in black labels are the modern people. Just because like the demand to push this to 5 grand, it's there, dude. Like, just modern is the way. It's easier to grade it, so might as well just not waste your time trying to grade vintage black labels because you're gonna get cooked like I did. So 5 grand. That's awesome. PSA 8 Mewtwo First Edition 1265. Whoever this is. Ooh, a prize card. One Piece prize card. $1,500. That's cool. Pokey Kid is in the house. What up, big boy? Know what I haven't been to in a long time? A big boy restaurant. I was streaming earlier. Still booming, Nesto. It's one way to keep a pulse. We are over $1,500 for base set PSA 9 Charis. You see, like the poncho wearing Pikachu is the same price as a black label Latios. Latias, I guess that's similar. But that Clefairy being, what's the Clefairy raw? Like $100, maybe? Like maybe two. I guess it is a girl. Japanese people really like their girls. For some reason, the Japanese the Japanese cards with girls on them do way better than the English versions. I don't know what's going on there, but it happens, and yeah, interesting. I guess you just need a little, I don't know, need a Dateline NBC Chris Hansen episode. The new PSA One Piece promo is like $100. I was kind of surprised. I figured it would be more. Dude, PSA. Where's my card at? Probably threw that bitch in the trash. Dude, I just got my second one. Look, this is how it came. Look at this shit. Ligma. Look at this. What am I going to do with this? Bent. 2 times. I'm 2 for 2. I got to put a weight on it now. I got to put a weight on it. Both times it came bent. The last time, I put a weight on it for like a month and a half. It got a CDC 10. It got a CDC 10. It didn't crease. This one, I don't think this one creased either. But it literally just bent. I have the dumbest postal worker in the world. My thing says do not bend on it. She's like, bend, fit. What do we... Son of a bitch. The Lily's Clefable Black label was Marucci Collects. And the bent promo sucks, but they offer replacements. I mean, I might have to hit them up. That's the Boa promo? Yeah. Man, it's held me down lately, and it's not bending it. That's cool, man. Yeah, I got wrecked. This is a cool Charizard. Black label. Only it wasn't Beckett, but it's black label. I almost want a VMAX Charizard. I have some nostalgia for this card just because that was like that. Those sets were popping off then. Haven't seen Lorcana on here in a while. $1,500. Elsa is holding strong. This is like still like the set card grail for Lorcana. I don't think there's anything over $1,000 besides this from a set card standpoint. I don't think that card is being touched. V-Friends promo in May. I think I'm going to have to try and flush that one down the toilet. Jesus Christ. God. Where did I comment that late? Oh, it was in Oak's Discord. Somebody said something about Gary Vee, and I commented, "Is he not in prison yet?" Facts. Like, I can't believe this dude is not in. I don't know. Some slimy ass shit the dude's done. Slimy AF. Like, V friends, really? V friends, like you're probably coked out of your mind drawing pictures. This is what you've come up with, selling NFTs of this. This is a sick Blastoise. $1,600 ain't bad. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Staff promo. PSA 10, $1,600. I remember selling a raw one way back for like $250, and it sold instantly. And it was like probably PSA 8 worthy. V Friends needs to be taken to Outback. Why are you taking them to Outback Steakhouse? No, you just need to take them Outback into the shed. $13.75 on Zapdos first edition PSA 9, $14.10 on a Nidoking Crystal PSA 10 Japanese. Why in the world is this? This has got to be a secret rare, I'm guessing. The Here Comes Team Rocket card. That's crazy, dude. What's the pop on this? Each player plays with his or her prize cards face up for the rest of the game. 1022. I don't like how I gotta type in so many numbers now. That's pretty annoying. Pop 120. It's kind of low. Damn, $1,300 though? Give me the OG one. They're both half arts. $2,500 for a PSA 8 Shadowless Charizard? That is a hell of a price. $2,500? Nice sale. Ooh. Copy and paste the listing? What? Hold up. No way. Bro's capping. How? What do you mean? It won't let me put a link. There's a question mark. You hit it and it gives you a cert number? What? Where's the question? What the f are we talking about? I'm trying to get learned, but I don't see a question mark. I'm confused. I don't know, man. I'm too old, apparently. Just passed right over the CDC 10 Gold Star Mew, $3,700. Freaking Gold Star Ray Ray, $22,000. Damn. I think he means the PSA cards now have a link within the listings to check cert with PSA. You know, that makes sense. For all the reach arounds PSA was giving eBay. Right here. Condition graded PSA 9, check PSA data. So to get this to attach to your listing, do you need to enter certain numbers into your listing? I feel like yeah, cert number. Yeah. It's got to be on each listing. That seems like a pain in the ass. I wonder. I'm sure that can be automated, especially with somebody with a computer brain. That'd be cool if eBay had it in their back end. Speaking of that, is anybody good with eBay APIs? Let me know. PSA 6 first edition base set Chari, $7,300. I've had that with a few cards on my list, and I don't have a ton of PSA cards. Appreciate you, Max. That is a pretty cool feature. Definitely an advantage. It would be cooler, though, if it just put it here, the info. The pop here. Why wouldn't you? It makes sense. Why make me click? You don't have to put the cert number. If picture is clear, it recognizes it. That's effing dope. That's cool. Somebody at CGC needs to go blow somebody at eBay to get that done. Get it both ways. Both companies. Not Beckett. Beckett piece of shit. Squirrel first edition PSA 10, only $1,000. That's a cool card. Like most, give me that card over most of these other $1,000 cards I'm seeing. I'm not even playing. That almost makes me want to go buy it. That's $1,000. Freaking adorable, dude. Mr. Readers. Such a pretty card. 20 pounds. What a massive effing turtle. It says it's a tiny turtle Pokemon. 20 pounds is fucking massive. Wow. 14 likes. Appreciate you guys. 9:47 in the PM. $1,300 for the Mew from Legend Maker. Beautiful. Giratina V is tearing. $1,500. Solid. What a freaking beast of a card. The thing's still cooking. $1,000 for the Magikarp. Coming down a little bit. Hell yeah, my boy Josh. If you watch this back, we sold that boy on the peak. Congratulations to you, sir. Well done. What is this? Giratina V Lost Art. Same thing. Same exact card. $200 less. Pain. Another one, $1,375. Another one, $1,300. Another one, $1,271. Is this really almost half the price? A CGC 10 versus a PSA 10? Hot damn. I need to look that up because I just need to quit trying and just buy CGC 10s and start crossing them to PSA. Maybe not right now. I might wait. There's a lot of bad shit going on with CDC or PSA right now. See all those 8.5s I've been seeing. Jesus Christ. I would have been devastated when I cracked my 32 gray felt hat Pikas. If any of them bitches came back in 8.5, I would have drove a torpedo into the side of their building in Irvine, California. CDC 10, Gengar. I'll look up the Giratina. Giratina V, Alt Art. Sold listing. Just buy a Japanese one. They're cheap. $1,000 for a bin. Last sold auction for 182. That's Chinese. Nobody cares. Chinese. Pristine 10. 27. God damn. Okay. Yes, that one just kind of got cooked. CGC 10 Giratina V last sold for $1,000. That ain't worth that play. CGC 10s, man. They are probably some of the most value especially for modern cards. The pops are literally, the gem rates are the same as PSA. If there's enough arbitrage, like if the card is selling 50% of a PSA 10, it's worth buying a handful of them, cracking them, and sending them to get PSA 10s. Just like when I bought all those PSA 9s, it was worth buying those, knowing if I get 5 10s, 3 10s out of 32, I make money. Like, it's a math problem. Crazy. Umbreon VMAX 2250. Damn. That's the same price as last week, no change. French Chari first edition BGS 9 2650. French? Why is that so cheap? Damn. The Flareon did $1,000 and the Chari's only $1,700 more? Huh. Damn, dude. That's pretty wild. We just copped a 1.5 some clown behavior going on. I mean, 1.5 is rare. I don't know. That's crazy. Here's like one of the. This card has been over $1,000 forever. This is probably the most expensive, one of the most expensive EX cards, the Miletic EX. $5,500 in a PSA 10 newer cert. That's pretty. Munch Pikachu, $3,700. Do you think the Felt Hat Pika will ever touch that? Probably not. Shockingly, I haven't even seen one. Maybe it's not over $750 anymore, actually. It's probably what the problem is. $1,325 for a Dark Dragonite reverse EX Team Rocket returns. Damn. Ooh, Gem Mint 10 Mewtwo EX is $8,000. Wow, that's expensive. Holy shit. Is anyone getting wrecked on the recent PSA subs? Have a stack of cards but kind of prefer a quicker sub right now? I have seen a lot of dark Instagram posts. 8.5s are back on the table, that's for sure. I've definitely seen a decent portion of those coming out. 2,170 on the Reverse Holland Phantoms Gyarados. That's a sick card. Like comic book vibes. It's a cool one. Very pretty. Kusajima. I just realized maybe they've been doing it a while. In the PSA magazines they give you every week, they do have odes to Pokemon artists. Maybe it was just the most recent or the one before. It was pretty sick. They actually had like 2 pages of like showing a certain artist and some of their different cards. It was pretty sweet. Saw someone who got the same grade on the 100 cards in a row. Graded just exactly. That's exactly what happened when I got my when I graded my vending series and Legend of Blue Eyes cards. Oh my god, dude. I'm so sad I did that in one submission. Looking back, 500 cards or whatever that was. That was so dark. That was the darkest. I broke. That was when I broke that slab. I think with my hand. Oh my god! So I just need. I have all the PSA 9 LOB cards. They're not worth it to crack and regrade because if you get a 9 again, it's dark. But if you get a 10, it's solid. Like they're all $100 plus. Oh, Charizard EX is still below $1,000. I just skipped over a Shining Magikarp like it's a piece of shit. I'll buy all the grading misses. PokeChef 954. Hit him up with your grading misses. Chef, you taking Yu-Gi-Oh, Chef? What you got? You the Yu-Gi Chef too? I got some Yu-Gi-Oh misses for you for sure, dude. Maybe do some gibbies. PSA is dark as fuck. Pray for you. Sent cards to PSA early January, still in research phase. Think bulk turnaround times 90 to 120 days. in January, I did the express value, $25 a card, and I just got it back a week ago. And it was supposed to be a 20-day turn. Yeah, it wasn't great. Gengar Mimikyu CGC 10, $1,000. I want to say it's gotta be almost double in a PSA 10. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. Shining Chari CGC 7, 930. This seems cheap. This goes for more raw. No, $1,000 for an Umbreon EX in a PSA. There it is. PSA 8.5. Speak of the devil. That's fake as fuck. What is this? This has got to be. I mean, that's this one probably deserved the 8.5, to be honest. But it probably, I thought it was like $1,400 raw. Could be wrong. Haven't checked. Unfortunately, I don't see a lot of raw cards sales. Looking at just these auctions, this Stitch card has been the same price since it came out a year and a half ago, $850. Last Sunday stream, I mentioned my cards at Tag had just gone into verification on that Thursday, still in the same spot. Tag is getting pounded, for sure. They're definitely no lube. They are busy. Lots of marketing, promotions. Oh, that one dude, what's his name? He promotes them on his YouTube, big YouTuber, but he's brainless. Oh, what's his name? Mystic dude. The dude that said we could go buy cards from Pokemon Japan direct, single cards. Yeah, that guy. Oh, God love him. God love him. PSA 10 Shining Chari 5,000. We pulled Goldfish out of the Shadow Realm to come with that answer. I was struggling so hard. He's like, dude, just can say it. I know who you're talking about. Lugia EX. I got there eventually. Goldfish. Gouldfish. Poor Tag. Yes, sir. My ass still hurts from my last PSA sub. That's because you didn't have the forgot to send them. You know what would be hilarious if you sent them like a newly sealed bottle of KY with your PSA sub. Do you think it would negatively impact you, or do you think it would help you? So that Phillips collectible guy basically got all 8s on his PSA return. That's because he's not. I watched that video and that was the funniest shit I've ever seen. I'm like, yeah, probably because you don't grade cards, bud. Like, what are we doing? He got absolutely powerbombed on his modern submission. It was so fucking dark, dude. Oh my god. I was dying. I'm like, just stick to talking to the camera. Just don't grade cards anymore. He lost hella cred watching that video. Man, that was hilarious. That was one of the best videos I had seen this year. It was pretty funny. Shout out to Phillips Collectibles. Awesome video content. He reminds me of Graham Stephan, Andre Jick style videos. And it was the first time he did a graded video and he got absolutely fisted. He was positive about it. You should watch it. It was pretty funny. He's like, oh, another 8. Oh, another 8. He just got wrecked. It was pretty funny. Oh, man. It'll make you feel good. You were like, yeah, I did do as bad as this guy who's got like, I don't know, 60,000 subs and 50 videos. Oh, he's doing well. He's doing well. It'll definitely make your day. Definitely make that a watch later. $5,000. Shining Chari PSA 10. Beautiful. That was good. I forgot about that video. I don't know why. I'm not even sub to him. I just watched it, and I was like, this guy's definitely gonna get pounded, and he did. Oh my god. I love people with I don't know if he just started grading. To be honest, I don't know if he just started grading, but I love when people start grading and they get wrecked. That is some of my favorite content for sure. Just because usually you don't know what you're doing, and you're not supposed to. Like, it's definitely a huge learning curve to know what you're looking for. That is some good quality H2O. His cards were mega OC. See, Kai's subbed. He knows what's up. I didn't look too closely at him. I think I had it half playing in the background. And he was dying. He was dying on the inside. $1,000 for a PSA 9, no rarity Hitmonchan seems like a good deal. When you got the Latios going for 4.6K. Your first PSA sub went 17 of 19 tens. That's phenomenal. My first PSA sub was like 4 cards. One of them was my first ever Charizard. I got like a PSA 6. I just graded it just to slab it. I knew it was fucked. I got a couple tens though. Couple Yu-Gi-Oh! It was like half Yu-Gi-Oh! I sure so. Your first sub had a Rainbow Pika in it. Got a 6. These are the videos I need to see. Like, people just getting wrecked by PSA. That would be an awesome video. You know, I like how Ruxin does everyone's top pack polls of the year to see like the bottom 10 like biggest upsets in grading history. That would be a fantastic video. The biggest rage, the most nerd rage. Is a 6 still a crease? A binder ding. Here we go. PSA 10 Meowth sealed promo, $1,200. Rusty, stop selling these cards. It's gotta be you, dude. You're scamming kids. The card isn't a 10. You're grading the cellophane. The fact that got a 10 with the current pack grading is kind of impressive. Somebody paid $1,200 for a pristine cellophane. Jesus. This is expensive. $8,200 for a starter deck Blue Eyes first edition? Fuck. I was hoping that would go down, down, down. That is a clean looking copy, too. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Very nice. All the recent problems with everyone except Tag and SGC, but people don't grade with them as much. SGC just needs to reduce the size of the slabs. Just make it the same as the other ones. The shit's huge. I mean, Beckett sucks, but oh my. A Tag 10 SIR Umbreon EX for $2,650, dude? Huh. To be fair, your PSA 6 Rainbow Pika got an 8.5 Blue Label CDC. Definitely starter deck Blue Eyes art, bro. Come on, Goldfish, let's go. Not even not even the same stratosphere. Fuck. Another Elsa card is a prize card, $1,250, cheaper than the one from the freaking set. Bubble Muse crashing hard, sell now, $830. That's like the only thing that's down in the last month, I feel like. Scizor EX 790 in a PSA 9. A buy it now Houndoom sold for $2,000 in a PSA 8. Double hollow error. What in the Gem Mint Pokemon are y'all mother effers doing out there for these double hollows? God damn. Buy it now. It is a pretty card, but really? I can't do it. Dark Gyarados reverse, $1,500. I can't believe this card wasn't a holo in the set. That's so dark. Why wasn't this a holo in Team Rocket Returns? Because this would have been such a badass card with the gold name. That would have been so sick. And that appears to be the close of the Z&G auction. I want to take a look at some of his bins he had. We're going to take a quick gander at some of these bins popping. Like a CGC 10, this seems cheap. Shining T-Tar in a 10 for $1,100. The PSA one cannot be that price. Looks like 95% of the PSA 10s I've ever seen. ARS. Arse. What? The Arse? Latios sold well. We've got 54 at PSA going on 2 months still research. Damn, Merc. Damn, son. That ain't great. The Charmander's also about $1,000 in a PSA 10. It might be time to buy a set of the starter Pokemon in 10s. It'd be like a $3,000. Like those aren't going up yet at all. Those have been about the same price for a while. A long while. Also a double holo. Anything other sticking out of this auction? One of those Mewtwo cards. All those people with face tattoos like. Shout out Post Malone. First sub was 3 cards and hit all 10s. Moonbryon, Gold, Crown Zenith, Giratina, and a 2023 Yokohama Pikachu. Well, you lost me on the last one. Sorry. I cannot stand that fucking card. But that's awesome. That's crazy. Those being the first subs of people are all these crazy modern cards. That's cool though. Gotta start somewhere. You know, man? Gotta start somewhere. I'm really curious now what mine was. I wish they did scans back then. I bet Gary King Pokemon really wishes they did scans. Because that'd be so cool. Just to have those pictures of the cards you graded. How far back does PSA orders go? Like, do they store your whole history on here? Or does it just last 6 months? Welcome to PSA. Bitch, sign me in. What are we doing? You can't be serious. Why are you signing me out? Update your password. It expired. No way. You're not my wife? Oh my god. Sign in again. Here we go. Cool. I can't believe PSA just made me restart my password. Like, forced. They didn't even say maybe later? No, none of that. I expressed one card here. No, there's 2 pages. At least 2 pages. Page 2. 3 cards. 3 cards. What do I got here? Open. Wow, that's taking forever. I watched the first few minutes of Philip video. It's hard seeing someone smile through pain. Shout out Philip Flex. Oh no. I didn't get a 10. 3 cards. My PSA 6 base unlimited Charizard, which is now a CGC 8. Legend of Blue Eyes, White Dragon, Gaia the Dragon Champion, Mint 9. That was bullshit. This one deserved a 9. I had a 2016 Evolutions Charizard. Got a 9. Now, I'm curious. I expressed a card after that, which is random. What did I express? I did 1 card? God, that doesn't seem worth it. Oh, oh yeah. My stepdad had a Wayne Gretzky rookie card in like a screw down case. A screw down Wayne Gretzky card. Like, had been in his family, on his shelf for years. He's like, hey, let's grade this. I'm like, sure, never seen a sports card and graded it in my life. Yeah, why not? I have a PSA membership. Let's make use of it. Sent it in, and it came back with an N6. The fourth card I ever graded was not of the right size requirement. Got kicked square in the dick. I'm like, sorry, somebody trimmed it? I don't know. But if I sent it to Tag, they'd probably grade it. So maybe that's what we do. I forgot about that. Holy. I haven't looked at these in a while. When did I get my first 10? Oh, I forgot my brother-in-law used it. Damn, he used that bitch. He did a bunch of baseball, basketball cards. That's that submission. I forgot I actually did submissions through middlemen. I submitted through Ludkins a decent amount. Poke World when they not be scamming people, and when they actually used to have a booth at Collecticon. Now they have a booth, but it's usually like empty. They used to be like Pokemon Network. I don't know why that's changed. I don't know why they go there. I feel like their booth is literally empty almost. But yeah, I forgot I had a bunch of really cool submissions through them. I did 119 items. Gotta be something good in here. Let's see. More Yu-Gi-Oh! Jesus Christ. Ooh, then I remember I sold this. I sold these cards at the first ever Collecticon in LA, which was really cool. Yeah, a lot of Topps cards, which was dark. This is where I graded all my Leroy Jenkins cards, which was not also fantastic, with the black borders on the back. Anything fantastic? Oh, I did have a bunch of good Yu-Gi-Oh cards in this. Yu-Gi-Oh from the beginning, my dude. Like, get off my dick. Crazy. Wish I had the pictures. I guess I have the videos. I have the videos, I think, of most of those, actually. So that's cool. That's why we do this, right? Oh, they keep old orders, but some of my orders as new as 2020 don't have pics for some reason. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. Well, I'm actually, like I said, I'm not going to be jumping over to the Petchamal. Wait. Hold up. What's today's date? Oh, that's last week. March 16th. So I'm not going to be jumping over that. I should be live next week. Hit the like button. I'm going to go. I got to take off. Got to do a couple things. 10:15 in the PM already. Appreciate you guys coming through. Fun times as always. Appreciate you coming out of the woodwork. Gouldfish and all y'all. Saying hello. Keeping the chat lively tonight. Hope you guys have fantastic weeks. Hoping I should have a video. I will should have a video this week, in theory. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully the 7 of you that watch it would enjoy that. That'd be cool. And have a good night, y'all. Peace.